Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. And before I go to my topic, just want a raise of hands. How many of you have, actually experienced this, right? Hair fall. Either you or your clients. Yeah, see, so many. So this is a very important topic, and almost all of us will experience this at some point in our life. Okay, and funny thing is, what I have seen is many people get totally lost when someone says, "Oh, I did the program, I'm getting hair fall," or if they say that my sister has hair fall, can you help, right? Many of us don't know what to do, and we feel hair fall is a very complicated thing. So what I'm here to tell you is it's a very very simple thing. Even before Reshape Nation came, even before our HWL came, we used to have and help people with this hair fall a lot. So is somebody on unmute? Maybe. Yeah, co-host, please help in muting if somebody is unmuted. Okay. So this hair fall, we used to help a lot, and I could help a lot of people with this hair fall package, as we call it. We used to give these mix of Nutrilite and Satinic and all this mix, and it used to help a lot of people and get hair fall. And today I have taken the testimony of our very own, right, of our very own Arjun Smriti, who got wonderful results. You will see in the end what results she got. But before I go to Arjun Smriti, I want to say I'm a personal beneficiary of this hair fall package, because I did not have severe hair fall, but I had very very frizzy hair. Those who knew me 10 years back, this is treated, yes, but still it used to be so frizzy that morning if you wake up, most of us Mallu girls know, right, like a lion's mane it looks. And thanks to Satanic and how it has been maintained, I've been able to maintain my hair very well. And 10 years, right, absolutely very minimal hair fall. In spite of all the experiments I have done on my hair in these 10 years, okay. And that is the best part of using the right combination of nutrition and hair package and everything. So this is the common question I get: if I get a hair fall, right, will I get it back? Is it possible to get it back? And with all these hair fall issues that we see, can you all guess how many different reasons are there why a person can get a hair fall? Because you might be very very confused thinking there are so many different reasons, right? Can you just guess how many different reasons are there why a person can get a hair fall issue?
Marriage.
Not the reasons, just the number. Thanks, Arjun. Just the number.
10.
10. Okay. Any other number? Just a number. No numbers. Just random numbers, people. Yeah, Priya.
20.
15. Okay, great. Big numbers. Okay. So what I want to say, there are just three main reasons. Okay, this is what I tell all my clients. There are just three main reasons why you can get hair fall. One, the main thing. Okay, this is around 10% of the people will have reasons due to hereditary problems. Okay, that means you have alopecia, or you are aged above 50 years, or something related to your parents, right? There are you see at a certain age parents start losing hair, especially for men, right? It may be 25, it may be 30. It's male hereditary baldness, we say. So all these things can come due to a hereditary reason, and frankly speaking, only 10% of the people have it because of a hereditary reason. Okay. The second thing that I mostly see, that is 15% of the people, which is again a very small category, which will have due to scalp infections. It may be something called as a dandruff, psoriasis, extremely dry scalp. Okay, and these are very easy to find out. Okay, so when a person comes to me and says I have hair fall, I just ask what is your age, and does your parents have this issue, and do you see a similar pattern in your hair? With that, it is mostly no. It is very few people will fall under this issue. Okay. Second, do you have extremely itchy scalp, dry, lot of flakes coming in? And that is also mostly no. But if it is yes, also it is very easily solvable, and it is very similar to the treatment we give to the third reason. Okay. 75 to 80% of people it is due to a nutritional deficiency or the current lifestyle we live in, right? They either don't take enough protein, they don't take enough iron, or they have severe stress in their life, they have thyroid issues, hormonal imbalances, they just finished a pregnancy and they're just going through childbirth, right? So that is why it is, most of the time when I give this hair fall package, what we recommend, right? Because of the combination of Neutralite and Satinic, we see very good results because 70 to 80% are because of this. It's a very small percentage that comes with actual alopecia or hereditary issues. So that is why with full guarantee you can give this. But again, this is how I would go about. So if it is hereditary, right? If it's hereditary, I just see their age. Okay, I tell them it is above 50. So it is possible that our body will start losing hair. Now, why the body starts losing hair at any point? Hair for the body is just a beauty. Okay, none of us need hair to actually survive. Even if the person goes bald, it will treat it as a beauty thing, right? There's nothing that is going to happen. Every time the body tries to protect the heart, the lungs, the brain, kidneys, these vital organs. So whenever you face any health issue, you're under stress, you're not giving enough nutrition, the body actually stops giving the nutrition to the hair. The second part the body starts giving is the bones. And the third is the reproductive organs, in that order. So anytime you see, you can tell your client, if you are doing a healthy weight loss program, you're getting hair fall, it is because any time you lose weight, the body takes it as a stress, there is a slight hair fall. Extreme hair fall means you're not taking the vitamins properly or you're not taking enough vegetables. That's for sure, 100% sure. So if it's hereditary reasons and you can make out that the parents have it, they're above 50 years, don't overpromise and say guarantee you will not get hair fall if you take this. Don't do that. Okay, they would have already tried a lot of things, tried to find out, but this is what we can suggest. People actually ask me for a 100 PV package and that's what I have done. Okay, this comes nearly somewhere there. You can give scalp tonic, hair fall control shampoo, dry and damaged free shampoo, and amla hair oil for whenever they put oil, along with that biotin, protein and omega-3. Okay, and a lot of people see a difference by taking scalp tonic. Is very good because it has a little bit of minoxidil, which actually a lot of hair clinics give for hair regrowth. That's why we see good hair regrowth when we apply the scalp tonic. How we apply it? We actually put it on clean hair morning and evening twice. That's it. The whole bottle comes around 1.5 months. That's it. And the person, if it is taking effect within this first bottle, should start seeing a slight growth or slight improvement. So I always say that we cannot promise, but you try it. If there is definitely a change, you will start seeing it. And I have got very good results with this scalp tonic. Okay, and best part is cost is around 1,500. So clients are usually happy with the results. They do get reorders and they do go ahead with this package a lot. Okay, second most common that we see is the scalp infection, dandruff, psoriasis, scalp dryness. Usually such people would have taken treatments. They are aware of their problem, right? They say that they have dandruff. So we have the anti-dandruff shampoo that they can use 2 or 3 times maximum a week, not more than that. And when they don't use that, they can use the hair fall control shampoo. Okay, it's a very good shampoo that we see. For dry scalp, when the extremely dry, we give the moisturizing shampoo, which is with the conditioner. Okay, so the hair gets a little bit moisturized, and this is both for ladies and men. Okay, there is nothing like only ladies use this. Okay, with the hair mask, once a week if you put it, it becomes nice. And you can see the nice and soft, just like I feel my hair. I put it once a week and I get very good results with that. Treated hair, people see a lot of hair. Yeah, if it is treated, co-host, can you please mute? Yeah, if it's treated hair, lot of people when they go and treat their hair, they straighten or they smoothen and do a lot of treatment. If you go to the salons, they give you a set of products and they say you have to use this, otherwise this straightening will go within a month. Now I can tell you, I have treated my hair, it's more than a year now. Even people now ask me, are you sure if you just did not do it recently? More than a year. I have never used any other product except ours. We have for dry damage shampoo which has less sulfates. I even use for Jessica this dry, it's a red color bottle. Okay, with the conditioner and hair mask. This is all I have done for my hair, and more than a year it has stayed. Okay, even if you treat or if you dye your hair, this is an excellent shampoo to get. For massaging, we have the Amla hair oil or the Persona hair oil and the scalp tonic, which I explained, okay, twice a week, because they will get severe hair fall and this will help in the regrowth. And Neutralite, you can give these three, which is the biotin, omega 3, those who have psoriasis take milk thistle, and protein if you feel they are non-vegetarians or they take only egg, or some people say I'm non-veg but eat weekly once chicken, is not going to help. All those can take our protein powder. Protein powder, good. It comes in three sizes: 200, 500, and 1 kg. 200 I would not recommend at all because it will get over in 10 days. Give 2 scopes. Okay. Give the 500 or 1 kg. So this is for the dry scalp. The second reason, which is obviously straightforward and very easy for us to find out. And the third, which is almost 90% of the cases that I've come across, is these are the issues where they are anemic. They tell them my iron is usually low. They have a thyroid issue. They are highly stressed. Protein deficiency means they are vegetarians or they don't take much of. They say I eat only egg sometimes or once chicken. Vitamin B deficiencies are mostly there for people who do not have red meat or are extremely, like you can make out, they say that I'm in depression, I feel tired. All these things are signs of vitamin B deficiencies. People who smoke or drink alcohol, and hormonal imbalances, those who have PCOD, just finished a pregnancy, all these things you can give this. Okay, this is common for all of them. Biotin, give to everybody. PDO, we say protein daily, omega. Fruit and vegetable, you just check. If they see, oh, this is becoming expensive for me, then you check. And the shampoo. This combination will work for everyone. Okay. Along with that, this is a chart that I have written for each of these cases. If you are anemic, give cherry iron plus vitamin C, because iron and vitamin C help in absorption and it's very good for person who is anemic. I myself am a living testimonial of this, because till the age of 24 or 25, before I got introduced to cherry iron, my iron levels were 8 or maximum 9. And I am the sole testimony of a person who would say that, without supplements I can do, right? I can do by eating all these things, and I have tried everything. And just taking one bottle of cherry iron, it went to 14, and it has been more than 12 or 13 years now. It has never gone below 14, and we check every 6 months. So cherry iron is the best supplement that you can give anyone who is anemic. Okay, thyroid, obviously you can suggest sea kelp from out and our daily with all the other vitamins. Okay, stress, give lot of antioxidants like vitamin C and PDO, biotin, vegetables, and our ashwagandha, person who is stressed. Okay, vitamin B usually indicates that I'm very tired by evening, I have no mood to work. People who are on antidepressants are usually signs of low vitamin B. You can give the natural B along with the first line, whatever I said, and ginseng. Okay, alcohol and smoking issues, again antioxidants with milk thistle, so that our liver to some extent is protected. And pregnancy, those who are finished, give all the above plus this cherry iron and Calmac D, because women lose a lot of iron and calcium when we finish our birth. Okay, so this is the three main reasons. I will pass this PPT to everybody so that you can get a copy of what to give. Okay, and this is the testimonial of Smriti, which I was really impressed. So I asked Arjun to share this with me, and you can see, right, she has gone through alopecia, and it is a wonderful transformation through Neutralite and Satinic that she has had. And this is what I wanted to share on the hair fall package. Any questions you can ask me now. Or you can put in chat. Okay, I can see great emoticons. Thanks everyone. Then over to Vishal.
That was such a wonderful session. So, guys, I'm pretty sure with this, you will be able to help yourself or your family or your client, whoever is, asking for hair loss, right? I would like to add one point. So we did have a hair fall session previously, and with the help of that, even I got started with the tonic as well as biotin, and even I had seen a lot of betterment in the hair fall that I was having. So there were a couple of clients for whom I had tried the same thing, and to be frank, everyone had given me a call and thanked me for introducing them to this biotin and other stuff. Hopefully, everyone here would be able to take leverage of this particular session and help more people know. Moving ahead, so we have got we are all in this age of digital, right? We are even our current business is also going through internet. So I'm pretty sure almost all of us, whether you are working in IT or some other space, if you're doing a white collar job, you are going to be stationed in your desktop for longer time, right? So I did have this issues of not moving out of my place and not finding enough time to work out as well. So whenever if you are working in IT, you might be able to relate to what I'm trying to say. So I do have certain times where because of the work pressure and other things, I might be stationed in this particular chair for a longer time. And I was looking forward for solutions for that. And we do have one of the best speakers taking up the topic today, desktop yoga. Arjun has been a master in yoga session. He has been taking a lot of yoga classes in the Reshape Mission community. We have the privilege of listening to him on desktop yoga. Over to Arjun.
Thank you, Vishal Bhai, for such a wonderful hosting. Okay, it's such a different experience today to get introduced. And thank you, Priya, for such a wonderful session. How many of you have taken the screenshots? Okay, I have taken each and individual screenshots. And I have also made up my mind, what are the clients in my mind, because all of us have a huge client base. Okay, so I already have thought whom I need to send some first picture, the reason of hair fall, 3 categories. If you just send it to your clients broadcast list today only, tomorrow Sunday, you can do a lot of hair fall consultations. Thanks to Priya for giving such a nice information to all of us. I'm very much sure if you're wise enough to leverage all these sessions, to leverage all this education, it can definitely change our personal production for sure. Okay, thanks Priya for that. And guys, now coming back to this desktop yoga. So it's not about yoga. Yoga is fine, but now what happens? What happens that, for example, when we are working throughout the day, sometimes we get angry, like small things. For example, the PPT is not working, Excel is not working. Small things make us to burst out immediately without any reasons. What happens is that the stress accumulation in the system, which we are not aware of, but it's happening inside. And when those things are getting out of control, we suddenly get outburst of anger, mostly anger. We start shouting, we start screaming, and all that frustration starts coming out just because the stress is getting accumulated. One of the most important factor of this hair fall is also stress. So I also tell all my clients to do one very important pranayam, that is Nadi Shodhan pranayam, or we call it alternate nostril breathing, or we call it Anulom Vilom pranayam. Okay, you need to suggest these pranayams to your clients who are having severe hair fall. It will definitely, Smriti, testimonial that we saw of Smriti, she used to do 20 minutes morning, 20 minutes evening, this Nadi Shodhan pranayam, this Anulom Vilom pranayam. That also has added a lot of value. Okay, so another thing what I found is that because all are from different cultures and different backgrounds, many people starts associating yoga with the religion. Okay, with the religion. Yoga is something that only Hindus should do, or it's with Hindus and all that stuff. Nothing. I tell you what's happening. If Shri Ravi Shankar ji or any saint has said, religion is like a banana peel. Religion is like a banana peel. Spirituality is a banana. Most of the people, they are stuck in the banana peel only. And spirituality is the real banana. And yoga is spirituality. Okay, it has got nothing to do with the yoga or with the religion. Okay, so don't get stuck on the peels, otherwise you will not enjoy the banana only. Okay, so yoga has got nothing to do with the religion. It's spiritual, and it's with the whole, I would say, this all the religions. For example, the word om. Okay, the word om, we chant word om. This is not a word, it's a sound of vibrations. It's there in all the religions. For example, Sikhism, Sikh, those people chant Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar, Ek Onkar. Or Jews, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. So there are a lot of religions which have the similar vibrations of the sound because they understand the vibrations. Okay? So yoga is not religious, and nothing is got ki I'm not Hindu, I cannot do it. No, don't get stuck on the banana peels. Okay, you will miss the banana. Now we will do maybe 5 minutes of desktop yoga. Everyone should do this because the stress starts getting accumulating in our system. For example, we are working on the laptop, mobile like this, tuck, 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 tuck. This area becomes very stiff. A lot of stress starts accumulating here. That makes the anger come out. Or on the laptop also, tuck, 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 tuck. Or on the wrong sitting postures. We are not aware of all these things, but that also contributes to our performance or our emotions. Okay, just for 5 minutes, I'll just play some music as well, because without music the feeling nahi aata hai. Okay, so I'll share a music only and then we'll see we can take it forward. Okay, so let me know when only the music is there. Okay, can you hear the sound? Sound is coming. Okay, shall we start? Just loosen up. First thing is sit on the edge on the chair. Sit on the edge of the chair. Don't sit like that, like this. Everyone sit on the edge of the chair. Spine straight. Sometimes what happens, our spine becomes stiff. We get back pain.
Arjun, maybe you can reduce the volume, Arjun. We can't hear you.
Achha, I'll just turn it off then, no problem. I'll just turn it off. Sure. Okay. I have turned it off. Fine. So this thumb represents our spine. Okay, this thumb represents our spine. So when we have back pain issues, you can always sit like this, keeping the hand on your knees like this. And if you just do breathing and breathe out maybe for 5 minutes, it will flow a lot of prana to your spine. This represents spine. Okay, so this is a good meditation to do for the back and the spine, sitting straight, hands or these thumbs like this on your knees. Close your eyes and breathing and breathe out. One of the tip for the back pain, spine. This. Now we will do some desktop yoga. So first thing is we will do neck rotation. Very important. All of us will do. So breathing in, take your neck back, up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. Breathing in, up. Breathing out. Very good. I can hear some breathing sounds. Very nice. Shabash. Very nice. Breathing in, up. Breathing out. Let's start the neck rotation from the right side. Breathing in, up. Breathing out. Breathing in, up. Breathing out. And if you do it with a smile, you get more healings. There has to be smile on the face. आप हल्का सा मुस्कान रखो चेहरे के ऊपर. Gentle smile on the face. You will do it. The more healings will come. Yes. It's very meditative if you can observe. Now, opposite direction. Everyone, opposite direction. Continue, opposite direction, shabash. सांस भरते रहो. And then you can relax. This rotation you should do at least 3 times a day. Okay? 3 times a day. Maybe after every 4 hours of your work, you need to do this. Very, very important. Okay. Then this is my right hand, but you will see the left. Right hand on the neck. Very easily, just stretch this side. Stretch this side. Aram se, easily. Deep breathing. Practice deep breathing. Lambe saans lo. And relax. Same hand on your face. Keep the neck straight. Push. push, 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 push. Neck straight, face straight, push, 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 and relax. Other side again. Yes. आराम से easily. बोलो. Stretch, 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 stretch. Deep breathing. Practice deep breathing. And relax. Same hand on your face. Push. Push. Yes. Look at the elbow position. Straight. Straight. Push. 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 Deep breathing. And relax. Both the hands like this. Both the hands like this. On the back of your head. With the thumbs, hold your neck. Hold your neck with the thumbs. And push the elbows back. Push the elbows back. Yes. 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 Relax. Hands on your chin. Push the chin back. 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 And relax. Okay. So just to repeat, because there are hundreds of things we can do, but this is the very bare minimum. Very bare minimum. If you will do this after every 4 hours of your work, you can put a reminder. If you will do this for your neck, you feel a lot of relaxation. But if you do shoutings on your any XYZ number, unnecessary boss and all that stuff, because stress starts accumulating here, which we are not aware of. And we start getting angry on small things. So practice deep breathing, practice this neck rotation, and practice Anulom Vilom Pranayam. That you can YouTube Anulom Vilom Pranayam. That is very effective. Okay, these 3 things. So that's how I want to cover up today. Back to our super host Vishal.
Awesome.
Guys, can you just unmute?
Very nice, very nice.
Applause to Arjun for this wonderful. It was, great one, Arjun. We all learned, the basics. I know this is the start, so we are looking forward for more sessions from you. And I'm pretty sure who just did the exercise or the yoga properly now, they might be feeling very relaxed. At least I'm. So thank you for that. So guys, we are moving on to our next session. Before that, I would like to have a small hold for our ritual from Reshape Nation. So I want everyone to go to Reshape Nation page and like, comment, and share the latest post that has been posted by Reshape Nation. I would share my screen. So any new guy who hasn't done it or who doesn't know to do it, probably you can just follow me. So go to your Facebook page and search for Reshape Nation page. Go to your Facebook and get the Reshape Nation page. Before 2 hours, you can see there is a wonderful post of Barsha, right? And you can see the effort the person has taken to transform herself by reducing 10 kgs. So mind you, the weight was not that huge. To reduce the weight when you are almost touching your BMI is much more harder than to reduce your weight when you are very obese. So huge applause to Barsha for this effort, and of course to the trainer from Reshape Nation who helped her achieve this. So let's all pour in our love and affection for this effort by liking this particular post. Also, you can just comment on the post as well. Once you have liked and commented on the post, you can make the post shared by yourself. So when you're sharing the post, make sure that you share it as public. Any content that you get from Reshape Nation official page, you are not supposed to edit the content within it. So just click on share to public, and that's it. And if you want, you can just write something on the post. So I'm just writing whatever I just wrote there. Congrats, Basar, for such a wonderful transmission. You are an inspiration for many. And once you do that, you just save it. I'll just wait for a couple of minutes for everyone to get this done, and then we'll move on to the next session. So the best part of doing this is you are not only showing your support for the people who has done amazing work with the help of Reshape Nation, you are also spreading the word to your community about the Reshape Nation. Anyone who is going to see your post would definitely approach you, or even if they are not going to approach you, sorry for that. So even if they are not approaching you, if they go to Reshape Nation page and once they sign up, once they provide your name as the referral, or when the callers call them, when they provide your name as the referral, that these persons, anyone who is getting inspired by such a post shared by you, would be your lead, and which would in turn help you build your business as well. I hope everyone has shared the content from Reshape Nation for today. So let's move ahead with the next topic. So I have been so happy to hear from such a wonderful speaker. So, I believe this person is one of the best speakers that I have heard about. And every time when I listen to his, whatever session that he is taking, I wonder how well he articulates the message. He is the master in this, who is able to create PPTs just like that. And not just creating PPTs, but PPTs or sessions that are impactful. I'm also looking forward for this particular session from Nirmal. With lots of love, I welcome Nirmal to the stage.
Thank you, Vishal. Very flattering introduction. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I think it has been a great session so far. Before I begin my topic, I am someone who believes gratitude is a big thing, right? And I would want or request all of you who have your video on, people who have your video off, please switch it on. Let us unmute and thank Arjun for that wonderful session. Frankly, after doing that particular activity, I feel much more relieved. Okay, so just say thank you, Arjun.
Thank you, Arjun.
Thank you.
Wonderful session.
Thank you, Arjun.
Because of hair fall, you can see I'm also coming into that same category. That is also wonderful. Anyway, so now my topic is a little interesting. Let me just go to gallery view. Okay. I think Vishal, if you can take the spotlight off me, everyone go to gallery view so that we all will be together in this session. Okay. In this meeting, people who are afraid or feel stressed out when they have to present something, right? Can you please raise your hand, raise your show some sort of sign that when there is a chance to speak in front of people or to do some sort of presentations, they have some sort of fear in them, right? How many in this group feel like that? That I'm not that good at presentations. I have a certain fear. I can see Vinayak, Swati, Joxin, Arya, Anil, right? I'm sure. See, regardless of how well you speak or not, every time there will be some tension. How will I communicate properly? Great. Thank you for the response. So, see, one thing I want you to realize is that you are not alone. Okay. In fact, how many of you know Yash, superstar Yash, the KGF movie? In his last movie, KGF Chapter 2, he has mentioned the same problem. Okay. Which is basically this. Right? Presentation. I don't like it. I avoid. But presentation likes me. I can't avoid. Right? So, to be honest, in our life, you cannot avoid presentation. It can be presentation in pace like this. It can be presentation in your office. even if it's for an interview or for an initial meeting, you are doing a presentation. You are basically presenting yourself. Okay. So please understand first thing, we cannot avoid presentation. Okay. Now, next question that I have to all of you is, how many of you want to become absolutely wonderful presenters? All hands are raising. Very wonderful. Are you ready? So this question is very important. Are you ready to do anything? Whatever I say, are you ready to do it to become wonderful presenters? Okay. It is risky, I'm telling you, but let's do it. Okay. So the secret to becoming wonderful presenters, I'm going to show this slide only for 5 seconds. You have to watch carefully. Okay. The secret to becoming, just a second. Yes. Who all got that word? Kiss. Are you ready to kiss?
Yes.
Presentation to some other topic, right? Kiss is very simple. It means keep it simple, sir. Right? Whenever you present to someone, just remember this topic. Keep it simple, sir. Right? Just think about it. Have you ever explained about Android or Facebook or Instagram to your father, mother, or somebody senior? Did you tell about there is direct messaging facility, there is reels, or did you tell this is a platform where everyone shares and everyone comes to know? Which is basically it, right? Facebook is what? A platform for connecting. If you tell this to your father or mother, this is how you will explain it to him, right? If you have to tell this to your child, or if you explain some concept to your child, right? You will simplify it, right? And children have so many questions. So same way, the main thing that you have to keep in mind when presenting something is to keep it simple. It is not about telling everything to the person who is hearing. It is only about conveying the core message. Okay. But then along with kiss, there is also one more part. Okay. What is that? It's basically hug. Right? What is hug? H is for have aids, which is visual, audio, or something with a shock value. What I showed in the beginning with the KTF poster, something which is, I'm sure you will not forget it at least for 1 week. Okay. What Arjun just did with the yoga session, he had an audio cue to help communicate better. Right? What I'm doing with this PPT is a visual cue. Right? Understand your audience. This is very, very, very important. Again, I'm assuming a lot of you in this group have children. Have you ever told a story to your children, a bedtime story? Far, far away, there used to be a king. One big lion came and attacked dinosaurs. So you will use your voice. You will change the story, or you will talk in a way that they understand. You will use your body. You will use your hands. Right? All of these things. This is important. Right? Understand who you are talking to. But if you do this in a, let's say, Toastmaster session, it will be laughed upon. Right? Because the audience there is very different. Okay. So the second part of hug is understand your audience. And third, it is extremely important to be well groomed. Right? So if you ask me, the secret to an effective presentation is doing a good kiss and giving a good hug. So can you all unmute and tell me, from tomorrow onwards, will you, for your clients, for your family, for your friends, will you kiss and hug them?
Yes, Nirmal.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for this one. So
Awesome.
Thank you, Nirmal, for such a simple explanation on how to become a much better presentator, right? So guys, getting the knowledge is one thing and implementing it is the second thing. So we are fortunate enough to have someone like Nirmal sharing their secrets on how to be a good presenter. I believe you guys and including myself would take up the opportunities whenever it is presented to us. Whenever Joe or Priya is asking you to take up some activities on presentation or by hosting something, take it up, guys. So we are going to better ourselves only by doing things, right? No one has been a better cook without even trying to start cooking, right? So let's just implement and try to do our presentations with these tips from Nirmal and take our presentation skills to much better level. Thank you once again, Nirmal, for your topic. And the next thing is, recognitions, guys. For today, we are going to recognize two things. The first thing is anyone who has posted workout videos for 3 days in the last week, kindly raise your hands. There's no surprise having Joe in this, club. I would want to see if anyone else has done it, right? We all know Joe and Priya is very punctual about their activities. So I believe there is nothing else, no one else who has done workouts for 3 days and posted it online. So let's all unmute ourselves and give a huge applause for our applying Joe. So anything that you want to add, Joe, from your end?
Guys, more than applause, I would like everyone to do it next week. That is what I will enjoy, right? At least people in Kochi who are coming for the workouts, we are getting the contents ready that day. Now you just need to publish it now. This week, I'm sure Joxy and Hashim for sure will qualify. Right, Hashim and Joxy? Others
So I
one by
don't want to do that.
Awesome. That's it, Vishal.
Let's see who all are getting qualified in the next week. Take it as a challenge, guys, and let's compete with each other on this particular topic for the next week. Having said that, we need to recognize who are doing well with their business, right? It's not just business. We have our group PVs, built only by serving our business partners, right? And by 7th of the month, if any one of us is able to hit 1000 PV mark, right? That is a huge thing, right? Personal PV 1000 would definitely boost your business to a next level. So let's just see who all have 1000 PV for this month.
Vishal, because the first week you can ask for last month.
Guys, anyone who has reached 1000 personal PV in the last month?
Rohit?
And make some noise for these 4 champions. I can see new people coming up here. Jackson has, I'm not sure whether Jackson has done this before, but I believe at least for the first time I'm seeing it online. So congrats, Jackson. And of course, all of the people who has been repeatedly doing this. Yeah, that's it for the recognition part, guys. Now there is one interesting topic, right? We all know we are not going to succeed or we are not going to move forward without upskilling ourselves. All these sessions, all these nuggets that we are getting is to improve ourselves. And one of the best sessions that we have with Jopriya team is book club, right? We have been learning lots of books. And to be frank, I was someone who never used to read books. I'd like to share this with you guys. In my whole life before joining Reshape Nation, I had read only one book, and that is Maluha by Amit Mishra or something. And that too, I was forced to do it because one of my close friends got to know that I never read books, and he was actually surprised to know that I don't even read a single book. And the person gave me this book and asked me to do it. and they were behind me. We had such a close circle in office. They were behind me asking me, "Did you complete it? Did you complete it?" It took a lot of effort from them for me to read that one book, right? But after joining Reshape Nation, I was also reluctant at the beginning to start reading books because it was not something that I was habituated about. I started reading books once Joe gave me the importance of reading books and other things. And I can see a lot of improvement in the knowledge that I'm having. Whether the topics are being put out from my word mouth is, I'm not sure how well I have done that. But one thing is sure that once I started reading books that has been suggested by Reshape Nation, my knowledge has gone leaps and bounds. And we are having the host of book club, Hashim, here to mention his journey about reading books and the importance of book club. Over to you, Hashim.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, thanks, Vishal, for the awesome hosting. Hope I am audible, right?
Yes, Hashim, you can.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. Happy to see you on a Saturday evening. Okay, happy to that I'm getting a chance to speak about one of my favorite topics about the book club, right? Which is something which I have taken the initiative, right? Because see, I mean, everyone want to be leaders. I mean, I don't think anyone in this team doesn't want to become a leader. Okay. And sorry, Nirmal, actually, I'm not going to do a kiss or hug here because I'm going to speak from my heart over here. So I don't have any presentations and or something. Okay. All right. So I'll try to make it very simple. I'll tell you about my story about with this particular journey for the past 1 year with Reshape Nation. Okay. So this is all about myself, right? So just like many of us, right? The only story book, books which we used to buy at my home is like kids story books, like especially Malayalam story books. Now, my kids Ishan and Aisha, both of them, they just knew to, just turn the pages, watch the pictures, and the next day I could see them in the dustbin. Okay, that was how it was all about here. I never had a habit of reading the books, even though at my home, my mom, she's having a big shelf, she's having a full of books. I think it's all Malayalam stories and all those novels and all. But since joining this particular team, right? See, one thing which I noticed, right? Everyone, started seeing everyone asking to, no, please focus on reading books. No, please spend some time on this. But it was something which I was not able to understand because when my upline Radish told me, Hashim, okay, we have a book club every day. It's Thursday at around 10 p.m. Right? I was just thinking like, why I need to spend some time, my precious time on this thing. I attended those sessions and all because then I felt okay, something really good happening over there. And I started attending the sessions. So then actually I started purchasing the books. Whenever Joe Priya, some book is being recommended by the leaders, right? I always used to order them. Okay. From a zero bookshelf, at least from now I have close to 40 plus books right now. So that is about so. I will tell you about the changes which happened over the past 1 year, right? So one thing, most important thing, because I've taken up a leadership role in my current company. Okay, I'm leading a team of close to 50 members. So one thing which my team actually asked me, Hashim, there could be a lot of escalations and all, but I always used to keep my calm, keep calm. Okay, I never used to be show any sort of sign of panic and all. This was something which the question which actually someone asked me this thing. Okay, one of my teammates asked me, how can you be so calm? Okay, so I think one thing which I can see, that is something which I learned from the past 1 year, because something perspective, right? Always used to compare, whenever we have some sort of problems, we always used to compare, everyone should have the same thing, right? So when something issue happens to us, right? You always think this is something really serious. This is something which I can't manage. And we always, increase our cortisol level of stress. And obviously, right, we know what happens next, right? So we always used to be in panic mode. Since started reading books, right, I started getting the perspective. Okay, always, I always used to compare this thing. Whenever I have some stress levels, or there's something goes wrong with my projects, right, or some deliverables or something, the first thing which I do is I pick up a book, which is I always used to keep 3 to 4 books at my desk workstation. I used to pick one book, any book, any random book, pick one chapter, and I could read 1 or 2 pages of that. That could really help me, because that is something, because it was could be, I mean, one of the, I mean, like this should have been written by someone, okay, who have gone through much more worse experiences from, during their life, and they are writing down their experience. So what I feel is like how they overcome with their situation, like whatever the issues which they had, how they overcame. Okay, so overcome that issue. So that is something which I always, okay, then I always used to compare, like, okay, perspective that changes. I mean, it happened, that change happened, how I started seeing those issues, right? That changes happened. Okay, the other thing is like attention span, because see, whenever I'm seeing a movie, okay, I always used to spend some time watching movie and all those things. So since I started reading books, something which I always noticed, that my attention span that actually started increasing, because I started in reading. So that always, like, we need to be more constant, focus more, we need to concentrate hard and all those things. So that is something which I always notice. My attention focus levels, I mean, have improved really well. That is something which I always like. The confidence, right? The confidence to pick up anything. Like I mean, I always had the go-getter attitude, but always used to have some sort of hesitation. Like, do I need to do this thing? But since then, I started gaining more confidence, because I started gaining more experience from these leaders, wonderful leaders, right? Because it could have been written from, I mean, like I mean, great personalities from their own experience, right? They have given each and everything detail. I mean, I can understand, because I consider them as my friend, close friend, because I can pick up. I mean, I may not be able to reach my coach or someone at some, maybe like he might be busy, but I always have my book in my hand, which I can pick up any time and can just read one chapter. That always used to help me. So these are the few things which because I'm not going to give much more gyan on this thing, but definitely, right, these few things which actually helped me. And that was when actually I felt, okay, let me take up this particular role. I started taking up that book club thing. So I started being, I mean, got the opportunity to be host of that particular session. And definitely, right, it actually helped me this thing. And even I started presenting one few the topics which that actually improved my communication skills. These are something which I actually got additional benefits other than gaining knowledge. My personality, overall personality, that got improved, communication skills. How can I pass one message to the team? All those things got improved drastically. So that is something which I always say to my kids also, because now actually I started reading the books. Actually, my family also started doing the same thing. My kids also started replicating the same thing. So what is wonderful thing, right? That wonderful habit is being passed on to the next generation. That is something which I always love to do those things. So I always ask all my team members to focus, invest on books. That is okay, because everyone wants to be leader. Leaders are readers. That is something which I always, read from one of the book. Leaders are always leaders are always readers. So that is something which I wanted to tell. That is something which nothing else to add from here. I think hope this added some value to all of you. Thank you. Thanks for this opportunity, Vishal.
Thank you, Hashim, for such a wonderful talk. Am I audible, guys? Yeah, I just want to be confirm that my voice is good enough for everyone to hear.
Audible now.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Vishal.
Even I put earphones.
So I just got to know that my voice was a bit low. So going forward, if at all, if the speaker is not audible, just raise your voice. We can always try to rectify whatever mistakes that we're doing, right? Anyway, thanks to pointing out that my voice was low. And on that note, thank you, Hashim, once again for such a wonderful talk from your heart. And we always look forward to people who are going to speak from their heart, right? Talking of which, we have our next speaker. The day when I joined Reship Nation, and I had seen certain sessions or certain talks by this speaker, which I felt, wow, this person is actually making sense, or this person is actually talking from her experience. And I was always so happy to hear when someone is so passionate about their business or with their work that they're doing. And Priyadarshini is one such person. With all due respect and all due applause, I would like to introduce Priyadarshini onto the meeting. Let's hear from you, Priyadarshini. And the topic is why she has been building this business so passionately. Over to you, Priyadarshini.
Thank you, Vishal. I hope I'm audible. Nobody needs a earphone now.
Loud
Yes,
and
you are.
clear.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mokshita. All the speakers were great today, and I was like totally glued. I felt my mobile is disturbing me. I should keep it off. That is how I felt today. So, thank you for the introduction, Vishal. I will start from my side. So, one moment that made my life to change in a different path. I mean, it was after my dad who was no more, which I heard the previous day I was with him, and the next day I couldn't see him. That created me. I don't want to bring in any negative note, but which brought in another positive thing into me. I have to be healthy enough for my family. That's what I felt. And that is when I started seeing somewhere I could do something about myself and my health and for my family. So I joined a yoga instructor course and I did my course. Along with my kid being in attending school over the weekend, I do go and attend my school for yoga, and I finished my yoga course. And after which I had, a different turning point in my life, which made me to think a lot about what am I doing and how do I survive with all that I'm going through. So this made me understand what I should do next. So at that point, I was very depressed, to say in a note. But the moment when I was depressed, I thought I am not going to sit here, but I should need to think something which is going to uplift my family. So there was a situation where my spouse has to lose his job, and he was during the COVID time, there was a layoff, and he was in a position where his job is no more. Suddenly we are hearing it, and this is for the first time we are feeling it, and that brought in a lot of chaos at home. But we have to be calm enough to handle that. So first, what we thought is like look out for options, what he's going to do, and made everything calm at home. But I have to do something extra. That's what I felt. But with what I have as knowledge in yoga and those things during COVID, I don't think so. I would be able to do much better to withstand a family which has a lot of commitment. Kid is studying, and we do have a house loan that we have to pay off, and we need to reach our monthly expenses, and I'll be the only person who has to handle everything. So it was a situation when I connected with one of my friend, and who is also a common friend of Priya. She would have told in the talk, Emerald talk also. So I had a call with her, and I was telling her, do you find any opportunities that is inviting me to earn something extra, or I want to use the knowledge that I have in yoga, that I can utilize it and earn some money also. She said, like, somebody I know is into health and fitness. You can contact her and you can talk to her. So what I did is like, I just joined for the call with Priya. And first time I had a call with Priya, I was literally telling her I am looking out for an opportunity. I don't know what it is also. I just told her I'm looking out for an opportunity. I just thought it is a monthly job where I have to teach yoga to people and I'll get a monthly salary, employee mindset. Okay, so after which I got to know there is something that I'm going to learn more. It's not that I'm going to earn anyways like this. And what happened again is like I had a lot of interaction with Priya, and then later I myself told that I will do. That was a situation where I need to decide on each penny that I have spent. But what I thought is like, without me seeing what it is, how will I be able to teach somebody else? Without a practical mode, how can I do? So that's when I joined my HWL also, and post which in the second month of the business, I was able to do with a lot of help from Priya. I was able to do well. That gave me a lot of confidence. And apart from that, I had a feeling that for the 12 years that I have spent in that time, I was 12 years. Now I'm going to finish 13 years in IT. But for the 12 years that I have worked in IT, it was very funny. The amount of money that I got in the second month in business is 3/4 of my salary, which was like very shocking. That gave me a lot of hope that there is a lot of opportunity here than what I do in my own profession, whereas I have to improve myself better and do much better. My goal in why doing this business was mostly to look out for a solution for myself, whereas I am not fixed to any kind of opportunity where it will involve me much, and whereas I have less time to do for my family. That's how right now, even right now in IT, it is happening for me. So if whenever I take a new project or anything, now after joining here, I got an idea. I have to be clear in whatever I am taking. I won't spend more time than whatever I am going to. I have to give for office this specific hours, after which I am available for my family. That's how I have to make the clarity with the office. That's what I thought. But earlier, whatever they say, whatever time they ask me to do something, prepare some Excel. Okay, fine. Night 9 o'clock, I go for the bed. Also, they say go and do it. That's how I was. But later, I understood, where am I putting my effort? Where am I doing my efforts, and whom am I working for, and what are they getting and what am I getting? Whereas I spend that time here, for that amount of time that I spend here, I get one thing, appreciation, that is from the clients, whomever I'm guiding. One more thing is, I do get different skills that I learn from here. It's not the same whatever I have in my office or whatever it is. And I am able to develop people, empower people. So that's what made me feel like never I should leave this opportunity, whereas I have to make it bigger and bigger. And there is a lot of expectation from my kid, including my kid, my mom, whoever it is interacting with me. They do ask me what it is, what is next, where are you going, what will be the next step that you will be doing. So sometimes my kid used to ask, if it is platinum, will you get a platinum badge? It will be made out of platinum, all those things. So such excitement is there in my kid, and how much should be the excitement that I should create for myself. So that's what made me feel that I should give more of myself, where I'm going to do it for myself and my family, not for somebody else's benefit. So I'm not putting down the job, what we are doing right now, but I had a clarity after joining here. What am I doing and where am I going? So this made me a lot to think about where I'm spending time and what I'm going to do with the next minute and everything. And adding on to that, lot of positivity. There has been a lot of ups and downs in my life, which has created some negativity also. If I was a person who was before Reshape Nation, I would have been sitting in the corner, very silent, either crying or not talking to anybody. But after joining here, I have developed a mentality that this is easy. This can also go. There are situations where it was a chaos at home, but still I didn't feel like missing the pace meeting or open meeting. That is how I have developed my mindset. So all the credit goes to the business. Why would I leave such thing? Whereas I don't get any kind of support. If when I was in COVID time, my office expected me join after 1 week because the leave is reduced to 1 week. If it was somebody else and something else, I wouldn't have worked. But if it is for business, I was lying down and doing, because that is the passion I got created. I don't have to be available all time. Whenever it is needed, I can create my own things for myself. That's how it is. But whereas the other part expects more of you, it's like overburdened. That's what I felt here. And one more thing to add is, like, I've created a lot of friends. Friends is a small word that I should use. Other than that, the next step, I have created a family also here. By knowing people in a limited value earlier, I had them as friends. Now to the upper level, I can promote. It's like a family now. Anything that I have, I discuss it with them, Joe Priya. And apart from that, if I have a friend right now and I am into a problem, if I discuss it with them, they'll say, oh, okay, fine. Then they'll go off. There's no solution. I put negative, they get negative, and again, the negative stays with me. But it is not the way here. So whatever I have in a, I have a situation or anything, I do get a solution. And right now, I have the capacity to think, what will Joe and Priya do? That's how I think now. That has made me a lot of difference in me. And even at home, I'm trying to build it with my kid also. So if he faces any issue, you think what you have to do. That's how I am able to tell him right now. But if it was a different me, I don't think so, where my kid also will grow. So, and one more thing that I would add on is, like, this year, our team I have to thank my team also. Thank my team for being with me, and also making me, and they are also getting empowered and in whatever position we are right now for that. And we are going to be the fourth leg. We are already the fourth leg, and we will qualify this year September, and we'll make it happen for Joe Priya. And there will be a celebration where I'll be telling the same. Thank you all for listening to me. Hope I didn't take a lot of time.
Amazing talk, Priyadarshini. It's always so happy to listen to you, and I'm sure you didn't disappoint. And you could have taken much more time. So everyone of us came to listen to you. And with that, we are done with all the speakers for today, all the topics for today. And we always keep the best for the last, right? So we have our mentor, Joe, here to add more value to this value adding session. So over to you, Joe.
Awesome, guys. Awesome. Wonderful session. I want to thank the entire team. Yeah, guys, let's all unmute and clap for this wonderful pace we had. And the speciality of this pace was I was hardly involved. To be frank, I'm thinking whether I should speak or not, because it was wonderfully done. This entire pace was planned by the leadership, right? We had a core meeting last Tuesday, and a lot of feedback came, and this entire pace was planned by the leadership. Beautiful topics. I want to congratulate everyone. Let me take it one by one. Priya, obviously, she did a lot of work in hair fall. We had a very bad situation at home. Our maid is not there. She has left. Her maid's mom is not well. We don't know when she will be back. We were so dependent on her. Jessica suddenly fell sick. So we had to take her to the doctor, and somehow we managed to reach back by 6 o'clock. I had to shave, so that's why I did not reach here by 6. Priya could start off. Now Priya has to look after her. She is a little in a bad mood right now because of her fever. So we had that situation, but everything luckily was, I was not the host today. So Vishal, Sri Lakshmi, they did a wonderful job. Let's all unmute and give a wonderful hand to Vishal and Sri Lakshmi for hosting. Right? It's not easy, guys. Hosting is not easy. Right? They did a wonderful job. Awesome, Vishal.
Thank you, Joe.
Arjun, I mean, what more to say, right? I mean, it was a wonderful, different kind of session, right? We in that session we were thinking about doing workouts, and we were thinking how can we do workouts, and that is when suddenly desktop yoga came. This was good, right? We don't have to get up. We were worrying if you get up, will we be visible in the laptop camera, etc. But this was good. If we have different versions of desktop yoga, I think at least every alternate week we should do this. But guys, it's very much, apart from the topic, it's something that is very much required. Please do it. Most of us who sit in a chair most of the day, please take seriously what Arjun said. Very important. Thank you, Arjun. I mean, he's a master. If people know him, he is someone who has been practicing yoga and as a teacher of yoga for many years. Not only Arjun, Smriti also, right? We are fortunate to have such people in our team, right? Great. And Nirmal, I mean, what more to tell? Kiss and hug. No one will forget. But I want that to be a standard in our organization, guys. Going forward, every single thing, right? When we have a collage, there are certain things that we look for, right? It should be aligned. There should be a border, right? It should be readable. Similarly, going forward, every presentation that we do in our opportunity, make sure we have kiss and hug. So don't forget. But don't forget this. Kiss and hug has to be there. A visual aid has to be there. Makes a lot of difference. Think about your audience. Will they understand what you are saying? Right? Very simply Nirmal put it, but we'll never forget it. And the essence is there. He could have talked about lots. See, public speaking is such a vast topic. Trust me. If you give him hours also, he can talk on it. If you go to YouTube and search for public speaking, so many things are there. But so simply, I mean, he actually did what he said also, right? Kept it simple. So simply he did it, right? So let us all learn that from him. Book club and the importance of books. Hashim, he is running book club, so he explained it beautifully. Awesome, Hashim. And everyone, not only Hashim, everyone, please take book reading very seriously. We have to grow here. I always tell this to my new people also. We have to grow between our ears, right? And if that doesn't happen, we cannot grow. Last week someone told this, na? I mean, I believe that even Sam, who I believe is one of the best people in terms of book reading, everything, he has to read even more number of books to go to the next level. A lot of people might be thinking, no, Joe, he has to find 3 more people only. No, it's not like that. If you think finding 6 people will take you diamond, no, it won't. Right? Those 6 people you won't be able to handle because you're not able to think the right way. So please take book reading very, very seriously. And Priyadarshini, why am I building this business? Very, very important. Everyone, ask this question to yourself. She spoke very nicely from her heart. Ask this question to yourself, why are you building the business? So important. So again, wonderful pace. Very excited. Want to share a couple more things, guys. I wanted to share something very important, but I don't think we have the time for that today. So this time the leadership suggested topics. I want each one of you here to message out your leadership, what you liked in this space. It can be a voice message also. Message your 12% leader or whoever is your coach. Tell them, in this particular pace, I liked this. I was first in this space. This was my first pace, but I liked these things. This will help the leadership to prepare topics for next week. Apart from that, if you are someone who have been in this opportunity for some time, you attended pace for some time, and you want certain topics to be given more importance, you want to understand certain things better, again tell your leadership, I don't understand this thing. Do you think this is a good topic for pace? So when we have coming Tuesday, we'll again get together. All the leadership 9% and above, we'll get together. And if these inputs are there with your team, they will be able to come up with these inputs, and we will have a great pace. And we'll keep on improving. And that will make you also participate in pace more. The best thing is, when you know that the topic that you suggested is going to come up in pace, you will be excited to attend that pace. Right now, it's someone doing something, I am just coming and sitting. That you won't be excited. You don't feel part of it. Each one of us should feel part of it. Each one of us should feel this is my pace. And that is very important. Participate in it, either as a speaker or as a person who is suggesting certain topics. Right? Please participate. We want everyone to participate. And promote this to everyone in your team. Right? You have to count, guys. I mean, we all do this apart from our job, right? I'm not saying it is easy. Apart from your job, doing something is always a little tough. But it becomes very easy if your entire team is connected to the space. Right? Because if they are connected to the space, they know next space, or whenever they come next, or how to talk to their clients. Because of Nirmal's session, they will know. Or it becomes very easy. For example, let's say Vishal wants to talk to one of his team members about presentation. He will say, hey, remember, kiss and hug you should do. And they'll be wondering, what kiss and hug? They will not know. They didn't join. Now Vishal has to start from scratch, explain kiss and hug. His time is going. He is busy. He has a job. Right? So if you can connect your team to these sessions, it becomes very easy for everyone, for them as well as for you. So please promote it. And the best way to promote it is when you share a wonderful message about this space, right, to your leader, and the leader will send it out to the entire team. Your team will also get it, and they'll say, oh, this pace was so good, right? Okay, then I should also attend it next week. But let us say they join pace. 1 week somehow you promoted, they join, and they see that you are out, you are not there, or you are not listening, or you are not in video, and then they are gone. Then whatever you send in the next few weeks will not matter, because they understand you're just promoting for the sake of promoting. So please make sure you genuinely love these sessions. Okay. One more thing that I want you guys to message to your leadership is pace timings. I'm very excited today. We had 35, but if you feel these timings are something which is tough, Saturday evenings, please message. We are thinking about Thursday book club and pace timings to combine. Maybe 9 o'clock on Thursday, 9:30 on Thursday. So again, please, every single one of you, please, not only yourself, you please ask your team also, someone who could not join today. Are you not joining because Saturday evening is tough for you? Ask them that question. Ask them openly. Is it because Saturday evening is tough for you? If we make it Thursday, will it be possible? and take that commitment from. They say, yeah, Thursday is possible, Joe. I mean, or when they talk to you, Thursday I can join. Take that commitment from them. The last thing I want is we change and finally few people who could not make it. I know at least one person who will struggle to make it. That is Gitu. I know that because she is in Hong Kong. 9:30 will be like 12 midnight for her. And in fact, knowing Gitu, she might join then also. That is a fun part. People who want to join, even at midnight, they will join. But we make it so difficult for such a person, for someone who's not finding it valuable to come on a Saturday evening and they don't join on Thursday also doesn't make sense. So please do pass that message to your team and let your 9% or 12% leaders know, I talked to these people and they have all committed that Thursday is a good day, we will join. Or they said, no, please don't make it Thursday, Saturdays we will continue. So this Tuesday when we as leadership meet up, we want to take a decision. And we don't want to keep changing it, okay? So once you take a decision, we want to stick to it. So please do tell your team. And coming week is very exciting. Me, Hashim, few of us, Nirmal, who else? Rakesh will be there. He will be coming from Chennai. We are all going to Bangalore for the TCS 10K. Anyone here who is from Bangalore or nearby to Bangalore, I mean Kochi is not anywhere nearby to Bangalore, but we are traveling. We are going to be in Bangalore, and Saturday 3 p.m. Sam and Miniti has given time for us to meet him at his house. Right? So if you can even now manage it, tickets are still available. If you're coming from Kochi, tickets are still available. Right? You can come on Saturday morning, leave back on Saturday night also. The TCS 10K run, I'm not going there for TCS 10K run. I'm going there to meet Sam and Miniti. More than me meeting, I want my team to meet Sam and Miniti. Nirmal has never met, Hashim has never met. Right? And they'll understand who this person is, whom I have been edifying so much. Plus, I want to meet my team also. I mean, I have met Priyadarshini, but I have never met Richa, never met Shubha, many other people in Bangalore whom I have never met. Right? Anil was in Kochi the other day, but we wanted to meet up but could not meet up. But I told Anil, I am coming to Bangalore, we'll meet up there. Right? So make sure if you have any event on Sunday also, it's okay. Come on Saturday morning. We are going by Friday night bus. We are coming back on Sunday night bus. You can come back on Saturday night bus if you have a Sunday event. But whatever it is, try to come. Right? Because you will get lot of energy, lot of excitement meeting Sam and Miniti, and that will take you longer in this opportunity, no doubt about it. Right? So I've talked to your leaders. I wanted to cover this, but I'm not going to do this. I don't want to stretch it because it was such a beautiful session. I don't want to stretch it. I want to finish it early. But this is something really great that is happening. This is known as the Ruby Plus Founders Platinum one channel we have created. People who are 9% and above, anyone who's really interested to go Ruby and Founders Platinum, and you are 9% and above, you can join this channel. And last week, Abhishek Ghosh did a beautiful session on how to get your clients to post. This is a beautiful, beautiful session. If you learn this, I was just doing one exercise. I just collected all the leads I got last month. I was thinking I am getting a lot of C list, but actually when I put it, I understood that I and Priya together we got only 5 leads from C list last month. The remaining around 20 leads we got from references from clients, and that is because we got our clients to tag us. So we understood how important it is. So we have learned the process of getting a before after done without telling the client. Without telling the client how to get a before after done, and then share it with the client, and then exact words to use to get the client to post. And this is going to be a game changer. I wanted to cover it today, but I'm not going to do it. But we will do that with your leadership maybe on Tuesday, and they will pass it on to you. And maybe next phase, if the leadership believes next phase we should cover it with everyone, we will do that. Okay? Great, guys. Anyone who's joined this session for the very first time? I think Skaria, first time?
Yes, I have joined for first time.
Awesome. Skaria, you can just introduce yourself. Where are you from? What you do? And one single line on what you like today.
Yeah, I'm from Dubai. I'm introduced to this platform from Vinayak. We were college mates. I'm working as instrumentation engineer here in Dubai. My wife and family all are here. Wife is also working as a nurse in Abu Dhabi.
Awesome.
The interesting part I like today is the desktop yoga.
Awesome.
Yeah, because I feel very much stressed in my office times, so I really liked it. When he started the topic itself, I liked it very much. I was eager to hear more about that.
Awesome.
I was also thinking, as you said, the same, how I'm going to, I have to stand up from the chair to do the exercise or something like that. I was thinking how he is going to explain, but it was really nice.
Very nice. Welcome, Skaria. Please keep coming back every Saturday or Thursday. Do let Vinayak know if Thursday 9:30 or 9 o'clock Indian time is comfortable for you.
Yeah, sure. I will let him know.
Anyone else who has joined for the very first time? Subbu Raj, your first time, no Subbu?
Hi, Mr. Joe. Yeah, hi. This is my first session.
Yeah. Can just introduce yourself, Subbu, and just one line what you like today.
Yeah, I'm myself a financial advisor. I have 20 years of experience in the same industry, and like I was longing for such kind of an association, but it was not happening for many of my attempts. In fact, rightfully, I found Subha, who connected with his team, and I really, I'm very sure that this team will help me empower and take me to next level in my life.
Awesome, Subbu. That's 100% sure. You just have to stick with us. Next year, same time, both of you, Skaria and Subbu. Next year, that is 2023 May. If you are in this team, you will be changed people, no doubt about it. So your thing is to be there every single week. Awesome. Anyone else first time? Leaders, if you know anyone in your team who has joined first time, please do let us know so that we can just quickly ask them to introduce themselves. No one else. Okay. And again, guys, a couple of things. Subbu, also you can just rename yourself before you join. Subburaj hyphen Shubha, like that, so that when you join meetings, you will be allowed to join the meetings, right? So tomorrow morning we have something known as open get together. For people who don't know, I see a very large drop in numbers in the open meetings. Right? Open meetings have so much value add, guys. So make sure each one of you, we were 35 here. Make sure all this 35 joins tomorrow's open meeting also. It's at 11 a.m. Indian Standard Time, 11 a.m. So if you are in office, for example, maybe Skaria Sunday you might have office. If you can just listen to audio also, it's good. Lot of value add will be there. But please note, when you join the open meetings, people don't know you, so you have to rename yourself, right? You have to put hyphen your coach name and then only click on the Zoom link. Otherwise, you might not be allowed entry. And just in case you don't know how to rename and you're stuck at the waiting room, please do message or call up your leader and tell them so that they can let me know and I can ask them to allow you to join. Okay. Great, guys. So we'll close it for the day. It was again wonderful session. As discussed, please send a voice message. Everyone, even you have been in this opportunity for many months or years also, send a message to your coach saying what you liked in this session. You can give critical feedback also, no problem. What you did not like also you can tell, and what topics you would love to discuss in the next pace, so that on Tuesday when we all meet up, we'll discuss and we'll have a great pace next week also. And also the date, okay, Thursday or Saturday, what would be preferable for you. Okay, thanks everyone. Thanks Vishal and Vishal again for the wonderful hosting. Good night everyone.
Good night, everyone.